It's Friday the 13th. Today we're going to start warm-ups for squats with just the bar. First step is to get the shoulders stretched out. You just press against the bar, working it back slowly. After a couple sets, it'll get from almost impossible to easy to get it in position. Next, we'll have to work on getting to depth. In the second set, it's a little easier to get the bar into position than it was in the first set. £95. $135. $185 for two. $225 for one. $315. Now I have to make a decision on what I'm going to do. I still feel a lot of leg fatigue from Wednesday. As on Wednesday, I also did some on the elliptical, which I hadn't done that for quite a while. So the fatigue never all went away from Wednesday to today. That 315 felt heavy, and it shouldn't. That should be pretty light. I think I have it written in my book to do 340 for today. I may still try it, and the goal for today is 3 to 5 reps. I decided to go with 340. I'm going to give it a try. You know, I'm still feeling quite a bit of fatigue from Wednesday's workout. Deadlifts do take a lot out of me. And when the fatigue hasn't dissipated from the previous workout and you're still feeling under recovered, you'll find that you will not be able to lift the weights that you should be able to lift. But I know on paper, because I write all my workouts down, and on paper, I should be able to do this today with no problem. In reality, will I be able to do it with the amount of fatigue I still have? Not just the deadlifts, but like I said, also with adding the elliptical back in, which I hadn't done since before I was sick. So that's probably been close to a month since I've done cardio. So we're going to give this a try. And I want to get somewhere between 3 and 5 reps with this. Hopefully with the way I feel, I even get one. was good, 4 reps. I'm happy with that, I'll take it. And like I said, it goes to show, no matter what you feel like, since I had been writing it on paper, and this is what I was planned, and theoretically this is what I should be able to do, and it went, even though I was fatigued. Just a little bit surprised. Okay, while I'm resting for a second, let me give you a little tour of the gym. Of course, starting with the squat rack. We've got a bench over here, an ab machine, lower back, lat pull downs, bench press, weighted pull-ups and dips, thighs, the other bench press, leg press, sit-up bench, preacher curls. There's the elliptical, medicine balls, dumbbells, kettlebells, rowing machine, a couple treadmills, exercise bikes, and the total gym that must have been brought in here by one of the students. So, small gym, not a ton of equipment. There's some of your weight racks, and then the rest are kept on the squat rack, and there's usually a bunch on the leg press. So small, but everything you really need is in here. Well, so I've got my deadlift jack that I brought in. That thing is really nice for doing deadlifts. So, one last pan around, and I'm gonna get started on the bench press next. I like using this one here because it has safeties. You get these spotter arms. There's no standalone bench in here, otherwise benching inside the squat rack would also be an option. This bench over here I don't like. The bar is set way too low. It feels like you gotta do 2/3 of a rep before you even start your set. And then you also don't have the safeties. You do have these lower hooks that if you can't do it, you can slam the bar backwards and hope you hit them. But I really don't like that. The safeties are the way to go, especially when you're doing this stuff by yourself. I'm going to start on bench press. Warm-up is going to be with just the bar to work the shoulders in. I'll go through the warm-up sets in quick succession in the video, so you don't have to be bored going through the same thing every single day. You know, it's the same warm-up routine. $185. $235. That's 5. One more than last week. Back offset at 215. 9. The goal was to get 10. I got 9 last week. So maybe next week. To end the day, we're gonna try something fun. The channel that I'm subscribed to is Michael over at The Body Beatdown. He does weightlifting content practically every day. And he's also entertaining. Rather than me, I'm just kind of on the dry side. But anyway, he's fairly heavy at 280 pounds. And me, with my sleek, slim figure, at only 250. I'm gonna strap 30 pounds on and see if I can do any chin-ups. He started doing some pull-ups and he's down at 1 or 2 reps on those. So out of curiosity, I'm gonna see. Now, when I was doing this at around 220 pounds, I wasn't able to push the weights up, like I am right now. But gaining 30 pounds and pushing my weight up to about 250, I'm able to put pounds on the bar. But in that same time, my chin-ups went down from 16. I even did, one time I hit 18. They went from that down to right now 10 to 11 chin-ups. So I'm gonna strap 30 pounds on and see what I can do. We'll even out the playing field. All right, let's give this a try, see if it works. That makes it a lot harder. Hard to believe 30 pounds makes that much difference, but I know going from 220 to 250, that's 30 pounds, and that made a huge difference in the number that I can do. So maybe I'll have to give this a try more often and start doing this on Fridays. All right, that's it for today. We'll see you on Monday.